Hey, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Jacelyn, and welcome to the Redskin Report.
There's a lot of news, so let's get right to it.
There's a Chinese cafe that dyes puppies to look like actual pandas. It costs $213 American to dye your puppy, but they say the human benefits are great. It's supposed to de-stress humans, and it also de-stresses the puppies.
November 15, 2019 was the second day of public hearings for impeachment of Donald J. Trump over his Ukraine call, which he was allegedly trying to withhold military aid to investigate political rivals. President Trump and other Republican congressmen have denounced the hearings as a witch hunt, whereas Democrats push for impeachment.
Australia's Chris the sheep, also known as the woolliest sheep in the world, died. He broke record for his weight from wool and made headlines in 2015. This is such a heartbreaking story.
Breaking news from the mock trial. Olivia Jackson, star student of the senior class of 2019, has been arrested for first-degree murder. She has pled not guilty, but Miss Jackson is the main suspect in the murder of Miss Heller, who died November 5th. Olivia Jackson's mock trial is scheduled for December.
Y'all already know what time it is. So hey Jerry, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
No.
They have great food, but no atmosphere. How does a penguin build its house?
How?
It glues it together. Do you want to hear a joke about construction?
Sure.
I'm still working on it.
Hey Jay.
Yes?
I have jokes too that match the recent weather we're having. Do you want to hear?
Sure.
What did the skeleton say when he's freezing?
I don't know.
He's chilled to the bone. What did the soldier say to the snowman?
I'm not sure.
Stay frosty. Now over to Hunter with the weather.
Hi, I'm Hunter Sullivan with the Redskin Report. Well, on Tuesday we got 57 degrees and one day 53, but throughout those few days we have an average about 50 degrees with getting the highest of 63 on Thursday right about here. And with the lowest of 30 degrees on Friday and Saturday, it looks like. I'm Hunter Sullivan, and that's the Redskin Weather Report. Now over to Jasmine with the school news.
Hi, I'm Jasmine with the school news. Tuesday, November 19th, the seniors are going to the courthouse from 8 to 11:30 in the morning. The mock trial will begin December 3rd through 5th during 4th and 5th hour. The giving tree is up, so if you would like to grab an ornament, grab one and help the students in need. Scholar Bowl has a tri-meet at Cobden versus Cobden and Duggola on November 25th. Good luck. So now over to Noodle Sports.
Hi, I'm Noodle and I'm back again with your Shawnee Sports. Have you ever heard of a man being a coach of a high school cheerleading team? Well, now you have. Michael, better known as Ed Ellett, has taken over as Shawnee cheerleading coach. This isn't the only change that has happened this year. Botman Fever and her perm have officially returned. That's right, Miss LaDonna Botman is now the head coach of high school Redskins basketball. Our first game is December 9th, and we encourage everyone to wear their Botman Fever t-shirts to our first home game. Now here's my interview with Miss Botman.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready, dude.
Alright, Botman, since you are the new head coach of our basketball team, I'm going to ask you a couple questions if that's fine by you.
Okay, Caleb.
My first question for you is, what are your top 3 goals for this new basketball season?
Top 3 goals, I would say hard work, and even harder work.
Okay, that's great goals. My second question for you is, how do you plan on making this basketball season different from the previous ones we've had?
The gentlemen on the team are going to learn to play as a team. They're going to show that they have capability of working together as a team, showing that they have great attitudes, and that we are going to get better. The harder they work, the better we'll be. I can't guarantee you that we will win a lot of games because it's going to be based on the attitude that they show up with.
All right, and my third question is, how do you feel working alongside with Coach Pitts?
I think Coach Pitts has some great ideas. I think he's done a great job since he's been here,
and I hope he continues to put in the effort that he's been putting in, which I have no doubt. But I think the young men can learn a lot from him, and he still has, you know, more that he can show them if they allow the opportunity.
My final question for you is, knowing that the last 2 seasons that we've only won like 1 game out of a whole bunch of others, and seeing that our confidence and attitudes have suffered totally, how do you, or what do you plan on doing to fix that?
As I said before, I can't promise you wins or losses. I can't do that. What I can promise you is that these gentlemen are going to work hard. They are going to show up to a game with the attitude that it's not necessarily important to win, but to play as hard as you can as an individual and play as hard as you can as a teammate. There are some strict rules this year. We do have a contract that they have to follow, and it has some to do with behavior. And if the behavior listing that they've signed on this contract is not followed, then they won't be kicked off the team. They will remove themselves from the team. So they have strict guidelines, and it's going to be hard work for them. But I want them to understand the harder you work, the better you become. And no matter how good you are, you can still work harder to become even better.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for stopping in the office.
Good luck, Coach. Now over to Kobe with his hunting segment.
This is weird self-filming, but okay. Oh, okay, I'm looking at you now. Well, guys, got out to the deer woods. It's been a cluster. It's been a cluster. Had to help on the farm for a little bit, so I couldn't get out here as soon as I wanted to. And so I was in a rush, and it wasn't until I got up in the stand that I realized, forgot my broadheads. Everything else I remembered, but my broadheads. So I'm just gonna sit and watch, and then it's gonna be a pain on Nash, because I'm just so flustered right now. But like, I didn't even use the right camera for Nash, so it's a little bit more work on her. Sorry, but yeah, hopefully Scotty's out thump whacking them tonight. Not sure, but hopefully we see some deer movement. Duck season's in. I've been smacking a few. A lot of people have. And opener in the South Zone comes in Thanksgiving. Youth season was today and yesterday, or this past weekend. And yeah, it was a success. So far, deer season has not been.
Thanks, Kobe. Now over to Mariah and Kirsten with another yummy cooking segment.
Thanks, guys, and welcome back to the KP and Shay Cooking Show. I'm KP.
And I'm Shay.
And today we're going to show you how to make edible hay bales. Let's get started. To begin your hay bales, you'll need Rice Krispie cereal, a stick of butter, mini marshmallows, a pot, and a dish to put your hay bales in.
To start, you want to put 3 tablespoons of butter in your pan as it's heating up. Next, you want to add about 3/4 of your marshmallows into your pot. Once you have your marshmallows and butter melted, it should look a little bit like this.
Now you take your Rice Krispies and you guesstimate about 6 cups. Like so. Next, you're going to take your marshmallows and pour them into this thing.
Bowl of Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna stir the Rice Krispies like so.
Lastly, you put your Rice Krispies into a bowl and just work them until they're flat. There you have it, folks. Edible hay bales. Catch us next time on the KP and Shay Cooking Show. Jimmy, the horse got loose.
That is it for this week's Redskin Report.
Have a great week.